Welcome to the Boxing Locker. I am Matt Goddard, former professional boxer, now boxing coach, and in today's video I'm going to be taking you through straight punching combinations. We've got 4 combinations we're going to go through. I'm going to talk about those in word format and number format. You'll know what I mean if you've watched the rest of the videos. Just to make it easy for you, if you haven't watched the rest of my videos, dive back and check them out now. They're all uploaded and that will help you just to get a greater base of knowledge for this. If not, jump in now and we'll crack on. So I'm going to start with my boxing stance. Been through that. Everything's all locked in. I know what I'm doing. The first combination I'm going to work on is the 1-1-2. That is jab, jab, cross. Okay, double jab, cross for those of you that know the language, know the lingo. And we're going to start with that straight away. So all of these combinations, I just want you to work on throwing completely static for now. No footwork. We can add that at a later date once we're more competent, more comfortable. Okay, so I get in my boxing stance and I'm going to throw jab. As I retract the jab, I don't want to pull that shoulder too far back. So I retract the jab, half draw, and then drive back out for that second jab. And then I'm going to rotate through the rear hand through that cross. So that gives me 1, 1, 2. Okay, driving through that shot, making sure my weight's nice and evenly distributed and unbalanced, and then I can snap it back in, okay? So I throw jab, half draw back, jab again, and then snap through the cross. That is my 1-1-2. Let's throw that in southpaw position. Same thing, 1, half draw back, 2, 3, okay? So I go jab, jab, crosses, 1, 1, 2, 3 punches, of course. Complicated it with all them numbers, right? So I'm back in 1, 1, 2. Back in, whipping it out. Look how there, if I arc my fingers up, the point that is nearest to you as my perceived opponent is these small knuckles, okay? Remember, we do not want to be landing with those. Less damage, more chance of injury, and everything is much firmer and stronger if we're in the correct position to begin with, okay? So that is the 1-1-2. in orthodox and southpaw. Take some time to practice, pause the video, spend 3 or so minutes repeating that in the mirror, looking at yourself, or if you haven't got a mirror, in your shadow, anything you like. Just make sure that you're practicing and that you're being honest with yourself about your position and your balance and all those factors. Now we're going to throw the 1-2-2, a combination rarely seen, but one I personally favour as it's very unexpected and can be ultra damaging if you throw it correctly. So orthodox stance, 1-2-2. So we're starting off with the jab, and then I'm going to throw the 2, snap back and throw the 2 again. Notice how I don't come all the way back with the shoulder. It's a half draw back of the body, and then drive back through that second half, that second phase of the movement, all right? So I go 1, 2, 2, back in. 1, 2, 2, back in, all right? Making sure my weight stays evenly distributed. I'm doing all the rotational factors. Everything is coming together properly. Same thing in southpaw stance. I throw the 1, throw the 2, 2. I throw the 1, I throw the 2, 2. Snap it out there. So orthodox is 1, 2, 2. Southpaw is 1, 2, 2. Getting that rotation, making sure that I'm nice and fast transitioning between the 2 and the 2, because we don't want to give away too much or leave too much of a gap in between. Otherwise it just looks like a 4-part combo and we've forgotten to throw the 3rd punch, all right? Really important, 1, 2, 2. Okay, so again, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, however long it takes you, get comfortable, get confident with the combination, make it easy. Once you're competent, then you move on, okay? 3 C's, comfort, confidence, and competence, okay? We need to be able to get those locked in all the time, then we progress. The 3rd straight punch combination I'm going to work on is 4 straight punches. So the 1-2, 1-2, jab, cross, nothing complex, nice and easy. Very simple combination to throw, but ultra effective, particularly against aggressive fighters, because we're keeping it long and we're stopping them walking through the shots, all right, which is really important. So in my boxing stance, I go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then I'm back in and I reset and I repeat. Jab, cross, jab, cross, back in, okay? You can do it a bit more relaxed, a bit faster. Jab, cross, back in, okay? Nice and quick. Switch over to southpaw position. The jab, the cross, the jab, the cross, and then I throw it a little bit more relaxed. Jab, cross, back in position, reset. Again, get that locked in. I'm not going to say it every time, but take some time, practice, repeat, then we'll move on. The last and final combination is the 1-2-1-1. That is the jab, cross, double jab, all right? So when you start adding movement to these combinations, this one is ultra effective because the double jab at the end can get you out and use as an exit, a disengagement strategy. But for now, we're just going to look at that jab, cross, jab, jab. Remember, that's just a half drawback. Don't pull it back too far. Don't leave a massive gap. Jab, cross, jab, jab. Wrist rotation is important there. That corkscrew of the wrist gives us extra snap, extra power, extra whip, so that we can move our arm faster and narrower, okay? Southpaw stance, I go jab, cross, jab, jab, all right? Jab, cross, jab, jab. Jab, cross, jab, jab. Getting that little bit of snap, nice even distribution of weight. There we have it, guys. That is 4 straight combinations that you can practice and perfect before we look at adding any other punches or any other complexity to the movement. It doesn't have to be hard to be effective. Remember, simple drills for simple skills. We keep it easy. We do it again and again. We get them foundations built before we start building all the other floors. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to check out the rest of my content as always, and I'll see you for the next video.